Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I am Michael fucking Rainey here with Jamini Del Calo.
No handshake for that.
Jacob for Matera.
Hey.
Danny Dubs. John, you had something that you wanted to share with the group. What was it?
I did. I've been holding this in for a couple weeks.
Uh-oh.
Is it a dookie?
No. No, trust me, buddy. I ain't holding that in. I was at the grocery store the other day, and I saw a person with one arm, and then within 3 steps, I walked by a midget. It was crazy.
Did you play the lotto?
I did, yeah. I went right to the scratcher section.
Did you make the one-arm guy scratch it?
I said, give me whatever that they're
Just going
having.
in circles.
I'll have what they're having. What are the odds of that?
I wonder, did you go to a supermarket in Delco?
No, it was local.
All right, because there's a midget at a local supermarket.
Because I was by myself, and if I had been in New Jersey, I
Okay.
would have been with my lady, and I would have gone and found her and been like, hey,
Can
you got to follow me.
Yeah.
So I was in the local. It's in the neighborhood.
Okay.
There's local. It's local.
Yeah.
It's local. Both of it are local.
John, this might excite you. At the Bristol Amish market, there's a midge Amish.
Whoa. That really excites me. I have such an obsession with the Amish. Always have. And a midget Amish, oh my God.
Yeah. Just 20 of them building a treehouse.
They make the best little fudge cookies.
Labrador drawn carriages.
Well, there's a field trip coming up soon.
I'm glad you got to see that, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
It does feel good, man. It's like you almost want another scumbag there, though, to make eye contact with you, to validate what you're seeing.
To notice how big my shit-eating grin was.
Yeah.
Just seeing one be like, oh, whoa. And then the other be like,
Here's a question I got for you guys. Do you think midgets like that they bring so much joy to people on site?
Absolutely not.
yeah.
Because it's at their expense.
I would love it. I would feel like, all right, so it's midgets, pizza guys, waiters who bring out fajitas,
Whoa.
just
That's
people going nuts as soon as
That's
they
a
see 'em.
Mount Rushmore right there.
Yep.
I'm bringing smiles to faces.
The ice cream man,
There you go.
all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's start carving this puppy tonight. Let's start with the midget. It'll
Oh.
take way less time.
Mike and I saw a rainbow on the way up.
We did. That was
Yeah.
very sweet.
Aw.
Yeah, I tried to hold his hand. He ignored it.
We tapped each other's penises.
So there was a midget in the midst as well.
Yeah.
I wonder
Maybe
if
it was yours.
I was wondering if it landed on the grocery store.
Oh, my God.
If that happens again, I have no choice but to kidnap both of them and bring them here.
That's why you always got to have a sack on you.
Just in the bottom of my grocery bag that I already have to bring is a giant sack that expands.
The midget's like, paper or plastic? And you're like, burlap.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody knows this, but actually under here, it's just empty
midget?
sacks. It's full sacks of midgets, yes.
So you're ready to steal a whole damn village.
Yeah.
Plenty of sacks.
They call me it because they don't know my gender. It takes a village.
Damn, Furman. That was slick, brother.
Thank you.
I like that. See, there's not even one here, and look how happy the 4 of us are.
You know what? You're right.
I wish that for everyone out there.
God.
I hope you guys go grocery shopping.
Oh, my God.
April showers brings grocery store midgets. That's what I always say.
I'm not saying do therapy midgets, but have midgets just appear at therapy sessions.
Yeah.
That would cure depression.
Walk in, tidy up the desk.
Just little papers or a little desk or like a full size.
Yeah, there you got to get up on a stepping stool. Just as
Yes, yeah,
as
okay.
you're doing your 50 minutes with the therapist.
Yeah.
Someone just comes in, just completely.
Noise
Right.
canceling headphones.
God, imagine that. Like you're in the hospital thinking about how bad you got it. Then all of a sudden you see the chart at your end of your bed rattling, and then you see him do a pull up, and his eyes come up.
If we're not trying
That's
this,
a Cape Fear.
we need to try midget therapy.
I love the
Dude.
way you think.
If it hasn't started yet, it needs to start.
We'll
I'm
find
sure
one.
they've tried it
Yeah.
in classified.
Just get him like a little high vis vest for the airplane.
I'm gonna put out a Craigslist ad tonight.
You're gonna have to stow your little person.
I told you to stay under the seat. And stop tickling my feet.
Yeah. They're yelling at me like, well, if you eat the cake, they'll be able to see me.
No, you cannot get the internet. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Here, take half a Benadryl.
I'm not asking the pilot if you can get the overhead part. Take a fucking nap, Bart.
What was the name?
Bart.
Perfect name.
All right. You ready for me to flip this fucking coin?
Yes.
This is American Airlines. It was fucking Spirit. Yeah, you could afford a seat, but it's fucking American Airlines. Enjoy the quiet.
That should be their new slogan. Enjoy the quiet. Here we go. I really want to keep talking about impractical midgets. But not today.
All right, baby. Well, we got a good one. We got a bad bitch.
Yes.
What's her? Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bad bitch alert. Whoop, whoop. How tall?
Pull over that ass too fat. 5'2" fat tits.
That's small. That's small. Not a midget, though.
Yeah.
Fat tits. Woo.
5'2" fat tits. And this bitch stayed addicted to Dexatrim.
Is that a weight loss pill?
It is.
Is that like,
It's methamphetamine, probably.
right, like over-the-counter shit, hydroxy cut?
Yep.
Mike, what's that called again?
I was ripped on hydroxy cut back in the day, dude.
Oh, my God.
Just make you not eat for fucking 2 days. Just awake writing papers.
Damn. You got good grades?
Not great, but I probably had all B's in my major.
You were probably writing funny papers.
Maybe I put a little joke in there every once in a while.
I bet you did. You're going to love this lady's name, though. It's hot, and she'd be a great rapper.
Oh,
Betty Lou Beets.
damn, that's a great name.
It is. The Texas Black Widow.
Whoa.
Bad bitch. I'm not fucking around. You know how,
Betty Lou Beets sounds like a Texan.
do you know how high the standard is to be a bad bitch in Texas?
Yeah, seriously.
But not only that, to be known as the Texas Black Widow.
That's a big stake right there.
Yeah. March 12th, 1937, this bad bitch entered this earth.
Oh, she old. She left? She was old. She's older than us. 1937?
She is no longer of this earth, John.
She would have been 70.
So in Mike's terms, modern.
She only lived to be 63 years old, Jake.
Oh man.
Yeah, she wasn't long for this world.
Wait, right before Y2K.
No, she made it to Y2K
Oh, I can't do math.
not long after. She passed away.
Even if you could do math, why were you bringing up Y2K again?
He loves
We
yelling
told
at
you to stop it.
I just want somebody to come to the bunker, you know?
I bet you still got jam in the bunker, don't you?
Oh, I got a lot of jam in that bunker.
Jake, are you eating jam bunker jam again? No.
Jam. No, Ma.
Nuh-uh, it's James Fresh.
Let me see the palm of your hand.
I just Winnie the Pooh into my bunker every time.
She was born in Roxborough, North Carolina, and her family was dirt poor. Fucked up situation. When she was 5, she contracted measles. It fucked her up so bad that she went partially deaf.
Damn, measles could do that?
It do be doing that.
Damn.
Wowzer.
Yeah. She had trouble hearing. As a result, she had to repeat the 4th grade. Kids would bully her for it. The kid just couldn't fucking hear the teacher.
That's kind of nice if you're getting bullied and you can't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an advantage.
You know?
Yeah, your bullies really got to get animated.
Yeah, doing act outs.
Yeah. Yeah, she got bullied, and unfortunately, her mother had a psychotic break. What y'all know about that?
Says the guy who screamed in a baseball field. My brain is broken.
Yeah, I don't know that much about it compared to that, but I feel like I've been somewhere in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I got get pretty close.
Her mother had a psychotic break, and I don't know why these children did this, but to fuck with her, they would pretend to have seizures. To me, that's not indicative of a psychotic break. That's a physical break.
Oh, they were teasing her by being like,
Yeah.
my brain don't work.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really have a good understanding of health and the body, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't take offense to that shit.
I made a lot
Yeah.
of jokes as a kid that were not historically accurate, I suppose.
Name one of them.
Scientifically. Name one of them.
Yeah, what'd you like to do?
Ah, man, what would I do back then? Shit, what would I fucking do?
Would you eat pussy in the air by clacking your teeth together?
Clack, clack.
Ew. Jake's the only one that eats pussy on this podcast. I don't know if I ever told you that, but
Man.
I had a feeling.
Jake could eat his way out of a ball gag. That's how good he is at eating pussy. I've watched him do it. I've seen him unfasten the latch that's on the back.
Oh my
with
God.
his tongue.
Jesus Christ, what does he do to a cherry stem?
Sells them on eBay. Unfortunately, her father dealt with the stress of having an invalid mother by becoming an alcoholic. I can relate to that shit.
Those were the days.
I know,
Yeah.
man. Dude, just imagine getting blackout drunk in the woods. What a life, man.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things to do in the world.
Yeah, I know. It's the
I
best.
fucking love it, dude.
I know. Dude, one of my favorite drunks, I went to my buddy Ryan. He's from a town called Perryopolis, which is where the Buffalo Bill House is.
No shit. Yeah.
My boy Steve and I went to visit him out there, and he took us to this event, which seems insane to speak about it, but it was a ton of fun. It was like 12-year-old kids on dirt bikes racing around a hockey rink.
Just
Wow.
around and around.
Just circles.
yeah.
And everybody just gets drunk and has fun. And it
That's
was incredible.
Watch little kids
Awesome.
hurt themselves.
Yeah. No
That
accidents. They were great.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just a cooler full of beer all day.
That's all you do is just drink in this fucking cold-ass hockey rink.
That's so
I was inside,
Yeah, it was like not a fucking ice rink, but it was like a roller rink.
so not the woods.
But the woods are right there.
the floor was made of wood.
I thought it was made of lava.
Everybody brings their trucks. You can either sit outside in the parking lot in the truck, or you can go inside, or just
Yeah, you can watch the event, not watch the event. As long as you get blacked out, you were there.
Was that CN Skate Palace?
no.
No.
It's Perryopolis. I
Oh,
just
Perry,
said.
Perry. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, CN Skate Palace is in
It was
Chichester?
destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, they knocked it down.
I went there.
What was it called?
CN.
Skate Palace. There's a roller rink that closed like 10 years ago.
Oh, not
Yeah.
skateboarding.
It was named after some of the worst words you can't say.
Jesus Christ.
It used to be CNF, but then they
Jesus.
became a little more accommodating. But that's why the place isn't in business, and justifiably so.
Mm-hmm. Not in this climate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they're shut down.
Yeah. But her father was an alcoholic. But get this. Pretty tough life. She's got to take care of her younger brothers and sisters. But when she's 15, Jake, she falls in love.
Nice.
A gentleman by the name of Robert Bronson, who was 18.
I knew it. Knew he was going to be older.
I knew you would. Guess what he does?
What's he do?
He works at a zipper factory,
Ooh.
which sounds like a made-up job to trick a lady into taking your pants off.
I've always wanted to visit one.
I work at one.
Yeah.
You want to see what I do all day?
Yeah. Can you show me?
You can show me.
Ooh. Wait, I show you your penis?
Yeah, you want to work here, don't you?
All right, fine. Let me see.
This is the most awkward interview I've ever seen.
This is the About Me section of the interview. So he worked at a zipper factory. Too. When she's 16, she gives birth to a baby girl. They have a daughter named Baby Faye.
They named it Baby Faye. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What would you have named her?
Just Faye.
I would have named her Elderly Faye.
Things don't work out, though, with Robert Bronson. They are married for a bit, and they get married right after she completes 9th grade. Imagine getting married in 9th grade.
Yikes.
Yep.
Wow. I guess it was more common then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a place to put your boners. That's about the only positive I can think of, John. I don't know about you.
You really do look on the bright side of statutory rape.
That's a pamphlet, brother. That I didn't write. So they had the baby. Things aren't working out with old Bobby. So they move back with her parents. And when she's back with her parents, she's like, fuck. She's like, this is even worse than the situation I left to get out of this fucking house. Because now I got to take care of a baby that I can't just fucking leave. So she's like, fuck it. I'm going to commit suicide. How do you think she tries to kill herself?
Whoa.
Lightning.
Texas. She jumps into a rodeo.
No, she's still in North Carolina, right?
No, yeah, North Carolina.
Oh, still North Carolina. Okay.
Well, and Compton.
He's gonna tell us with his ass.
She takes a bunch of aspirin.
That ain't gonna do it.
No, it doesn't do the job. And unfortunately, even though, well, this is fortunate, I guess, even though her and Robert are broken up, word gets to Robert that she tried to kill herself. So he comes all the way from Texas and says, girl, I'm going to get you out of this. I'm going to take you to Texas where the getting is good. They moved to Mesquite, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas.
That's solid.
It is.
Are they back together, or is he just getting her?
No, they get back together. They
Okay.
have 2 more babies, Jason. Now they got 3 girls. Yeah.
Whoa.
They were getting some head, getting some head.
And what grade is she in now?
Yeah, I was about to say she's a junior.
yeah.
She just got her license. Well, it's just a permit
Yeah.
for now.
So by 1966, so she would be, what is that? 29. All right, so they moved to Mesquite, Texas. He's got a good job as a construction guy. 29, they're still cranking out kids. By the time she turns 29, John, they got 6 motherfucking kids, Jake.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, close your legs, lady.
What is she going to do otherwise?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. The Texas heat. They're like, it's hot in here. She's airing it out.
Oh, man.
And it's just like a calling card, you know? You've seen that scene with Sharon Stone.
Texas does do something to you. You ever been to Texas?
Yeah. Drove through it once.
You get horny?
I'm always horny, pal. Doesn't matter what state I'm in. I'm always in the state of erection.
You got a license for the state of erection? You got a license to carry?
Only concealed. You got an open carry license for that boner there, son?
So, Jake, he's a pervert.
Yeah.
Our friend John is a pervert.
Yes.
But I feel so bad for Betty Lou right now because she's 29. She's got 6 kids. Like I said, she's 5'2" and fat tittied. But she's stuck at home.
yeah.
She's got to get out and party.
If only they had OnlyFans back then. You know, she'd be
Could have saved some lives.
a real oil fans tycoon.
Ooh, I like
You
that.
know?
She'd be,
Working down there on the bandy tract, I see.
damn, this bitch be greasing the rig.
You gonna finish my milkshake, I'll tell you that.
There will be cum.
And also blood.
So she's like, fuck it. I got to party too. So while her husband's out working at night, so he's working a night shift now, she decides, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get fucked up. She starts tearing it up at the Silver Slipper.
And she leaves all the kids at home.
Leaves all the kids at home.
She's twerking at night?
Mama.
She's throwing it around, having fun, letting guys smell her. Dude. Yeah, how angry I'd be if I found out my wife was getting smelt.
Showing her ankles. Was she showing jugs?
She eventually does end up go-go dancing. But at this time, she's just out having a good time, looking good.
I can't wait to do a deep dive when this episode's over.
Brother, you're going to be doing a deep dive in the bedroom tonight with how horny you're going to get after what I tell you.
Can I use your phone after this?
So she's tearing it up at the Silver Slipper, so much so that within a couple of years, Bobby's like, I can't take this shit. I'm getting a divorce. So they got 6 kids. She's like, I still want to party. She gives up 5 of her 6 kids. She keeps her 3-year-old, who is Bobby Jr. Imagine how fucked up that would be if you're a kid that gets fucking...
Left behind for the others 5?
Yeah, for fucking a child to be named later.
Damn. So hold on. Are any of the other children boys? Because that's crazy if you have 6 kids and the 6th one is Bobby Jr.
I don't know.
That
Jake.
one.
That one looked like me.
Yeah.
I don't know. The first 5 may have been all girls. Because I know the one boy, he ends up being called Robbie. He comes into play later in the game.
Okay.
Because he helps her cover up a murder.
Ooh.
There's a 7th kid?
No, there's
Oh.
6 kids. No, she's killing men, not children. All right, so in 1970, she meets another man. She falls in love with a gentleman by the name of Billy York Lane. Unfortunately,
3 names.
it is bad boy
Yeah.
alert. Whoop, whoop. Unfortunately, he's very abusive, Jake. Just
Damn
a
it.
real fucking dickhead. And in 1972, he threatens her. And it's debatable as to how things transpired this evening. However, Billy York Lane ends up coming over to Betty Lou's house, and she ends up shooting him twice in the back.
Phew.
Damn.
Yeah.
To death?
No, he survives. I mean, in her defense, prior to that, he had broken her nose. So I'm rooting for the bad bitch here.
Yeah.
I'm still on her side as well.
But police are apprehensive to call it self-defense, and she eventually ends up being charged with assault with intent to commit murder with malice because he was shot in the back.
Mm-hmm.
He was also holding an apology card and flowers.
Yeah. One of the mariachi guys got grazed.
Right in the neck.
Dude, he's fucked up. One of the bullets like affects him so badly that he's having trouble walking. Now, she is charged with that crime that I just mentioned.
She probably is too with those fat tits. Just saying.
Like, what do you think?
An eye for an eye. Yeah.
But dude, get this. She helps him learn to walk again. He interprets that as her being sorrowful.
Yeah.
But the reality is she just doesn't want to be charged with fucking with fucking assault with intent to murder somebody.
Yeah, if she is his recovery nurse and looks better to the judge.
Yeah. Dude, that's what's happened. So she helps him walk again. And they get remarried. And once he's able to walk again,
three steps, looking good. 1, 2, 3. Right in his back.
Wow, so she taught him how to walk again and love again.
Yep.
Very sweet.
It's really beautiful. And they end up going before the judge. The husband requests that the charges get dropped. They drop the charges, and as soon as the charges are dropped, she leaves his motherfucking ass.
Whoa. I thought you were going to say she asked the judge to marry them.
Sirens. Whoop, whoop. Bad bitch doing bad bitch shit.
Why are you crying?
Because it makes me so happy. I think my contacts are 5 months old, so they make me
Okay, I don't got to worry about that.
Speaking
shit
of
no
bad
more.
bitch doing bad bitch shit, there was some big news this week
What's that?
with Miss
Casey Anthony.
Yes.
Oh, can we talk about
Yes,
this
for
again?
sure. Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely want to get into that.
100%.
Oh, I have no idea how bad I want to get into
the
that.
hips, they be gyrating.
I can't believe we were so fucking close. Sorry.
Damn, not far off, brother. So, she ends up going to Little Rock, Arkansas. And when she's in Little Rock, Arkansas, she meets a gentleman by the name of Ronnie Throcold.
Throw or throat?
Threll Cold.
Throw cold. I like that name.
Yeah, you know what?
Ronnie.
I'm unsure. My mouth doesn't know if it likes it or not.
Well, let's hear you say it 10 times in a row as fast as you can.
Ronnie Throcold, Ronnie Throcold, Ronnie Throcold, Ronnie Throcold, Ronnie Throcold, Ronnie Throcold,
Red Rock, Red Rock.
Ronnie Throcold, Ronnie Throcold. 5 drinks, officer. They were all light beers, though. But yeah, she meets Ronnie Throcold, and he's warming up to her at the bar. And in this book that I read about her called Buried Memories, it says that while he was warming up to her at the bar, she said, "Don't say sweet things to me. I melt easily."
Ooh.
How horny is that?
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Snail trail. Sliding off that damn bar stool. Right through the saloon doors into the back of my...
You come here for booze or coos because you're leaving with both. So yeah, they fall in love and they get married in 1978, which was the year I was born, Jake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they end up moving back to Dallas, Texas, because that's where she wants to go, even though Ronnie is from Arkansas. You know, he loves the pussy. The pussy will make you do anything the pussy wants you to do.
It's one state over. He can do it for the pussy.
What is the craziest thing either of you have done for the pussy?
What have I done for the pussy? You know, what has the pussy done for me lately? What did I do? I drove drunk.
For Taco Bell.
I drove after having a couple to Dover, Delaware from Newark, Delaware. It's pretty far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty far for some pussy.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I walked through a blizzard.
Ooh, I remember this.
Yeah, a couple miles.
A couple months ago.
Yeah.
What about you? You probably did some of the least repeatable on-air things.
The first thing that pops into my mind is that I changed my appearance to look more like Aaron Lewis because I thought my wife loved Aaron Lewis.
Damn.
What kind of hair did Aaron Lewis have?
Baldy.
Did you shave your head?
Shave your head?
I did. I woke my wife up from a nap with a shaved head and an outfit like Aaron Lewis.
What was the outfit?
It was just like a long T-shirt and baggy pants, and had the belt hanging down.
Like the webbed belt from the 90s?
Yep, and I had Adidas Superstars.
You had your boy Steve on the steps going, "I'm feeling those lighters."
Damn, all right, so you bought a whole outfit. That doesn't seem very extreme at all. Every outfit you buy is to get pussy, essentially.
Yeah.
I changed my appearance to look like the lead singer from Stain, John.
You were probably fucking chameleoning every week.
Damn.
Oh, here's what I also did. Before I was getting the pussy, what the fuck did I buy? Oh, I bought my wife a VHS copy of Office Space. We had gone on one date.
Is that
This is not crazy.
Yeah, that's a
You have to
gift.
buy gifts to get pussy.
All right.
Office Space on VHS?
Crazy stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't know. that I've
One
ever-
time on Valentine's
here's the
Day,
deal.
I took her to dinner.
I guess the craziest thing I did for pussy was that time going to Mexico.
There we go.
All right, yeah, where I
Right under your
Yeah.
nose the whole time, just like a little mamacita's snatchalita.
yeah, so I went to Mexico to get pussy once, and it was worth it, man. Really nice nap too.
Yeah, I crossed county lines. You crossed the U.S.-Mexico border, dude.
Yeah, this was fucking pussy Sicario. Man, I wish I could reconnect with her.
Me too. So do all of us.
Field trip.
So
Oh my god, dude! Yeah,
Could
that
you
I would love that. Yeah,
that will be a Patreon level at some point. A tier. The boys go
God.
to the border.
I don't think I could handle. I don't think I could handle any other country because
I don't want to go outside of this country either.
with me,
No, just in general.
yeah, I don't know that I can contain myself. Like it's very easy for me to not engage in any degenerate behavior here. I was going to say on Earth, but in the Philadelphia area because I'm in control of my surroundings. However, if I had a local coming up to me and offering me cocaine, and if I could see another man pouring tequila down people's throats with a whistle, I don't know that I could keep it together in that kind of environment.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad that wasn't going down in Epcot. Because we did walk through Mexico. Just going to like Tijuana, you think would do that to you?
What is there for me aside from debauchery?
I guess just the donkey show.
Imagine being sober at a donkey show.
Oh my God.
How fucked up you got to be to sit through a sober
like,
donkey show?
the only
100% would be me.
You have like the
Yeah, I'd like a refund, please.
the Tijuana equivalent of the Disney popcorn thing around your neck. Just eating the donkey show.
It's a donkey. You're putting your hand in its ass to get popcorn.
Do you guys have Heineken Zero? I'll take 40 of them.
Oh, man.
All right, well, that will be a tier long from now.
Oh my God. Maybe when my son turns 18 and I'm no longer a parent, I can do that.
That is not what happens
no,
on your last kid's 18th
You're still a
birthday.
parent.
I'm not a parent anymore. He thinks it's done at 18. God, I love it. I love the logic.
It is
I
an
can't
incredible
wait
brain.
for that day.
Oh, brother, we got less than 6 years.
Tijuana, here we come.
You think I look like Aaron Lewis before?
Yeah, something else is about to be stained now. Your has been stained all week.
Oh, man. So Betty Lou becomes a Dexatrim addict, Jake.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see her picture, she looks good to me. So I don't know what she was worried about. Just
Still
the whole
rocking-
package, man. She's
still
my
rocking
kind of
tits.
lady. Dude, I like a lady that looks like she's seen some things.
Is she taking any pants pictures with the Dexatrim? Holding them out to the side? you
Yeah,
know?
mine, brother. Do whatever she wants in my pants as long as they're off my damn body.
And washed.
I don't give a fuck about that. I just need my drawers wide.
Only everyone else does.
Oh my God, get this, man. So a couple of things changed for her, and her kids notice it more than anybody because they spend the most time around her. She starts developing a deep voice, and she starts cussing. She's not a cussing type up until this point. She's a bussing type, but she starts a cussing.
Think she was replaced with like a body double?
Like a sultry voice?
I haven't heard her voice, but
Sounds like it could be kind of a sexy thing going on
Hey,
here.
you got a thing for Reba, don't you?
I always have, and I always tell you not to tell anybody about it.
Sorry.
where does this fantasy normally go, John?
Me and Reba?
Yeah.
I just get some guest spots on the show. Maybe an EP credit for the finale.
Yeah, so her voice is deepening. She's starting to cuss a lot, and Ronnie's on his last legs. According to the book that I mentioned earlier, her daughter approaches Ronnie in the kitchen of their home and takes off her robe in front of him. And it just so happened that Betty Lou is walking in the room at this time. Like, it doesn't sound like Ronnie is at fault here. It sounds like maybe her adult daughter was trying to seduce him, but she took it out on Ronnie nonetheless. She chased Ronnie outside. Ronnie's running through the streets, and Betty Lou tries to run him over with her car,
Damn.
which I think seems reasonable
Yeah.
if you think that that's what happened. Now, in October of 1979, she's like, fuck, I don't have a husband anymore. I don't have somebody to take care of me. I've got to figure out a way to make money. What do you think she does?
She killed Ronnie?
No, he got away. She tried to kill him, but he got away. She's got to find a way to make money, Jake. If you're a fucking sexed up fucking 42-year-old, what are you going to do?
Bartend.
Ooh.
Pizza delivery. No, she does become a go-go dancer.
Nice.
What do you think her go-go name is?
I mean, you can't beat
78?
Betty Lou beats your penis.
I like that.
That is nice. Damn, I don't know.
She uses her CB handle. Sexy Tiger.
That's her CB handle? Mm-hmm. She drive trucks for a living? Or is she just talking to truckers?
CB stands for Coochie Bus. I think.
I don't know what the fuck happened in the last 10 seconds.
It doesn't last long, but fortunately, she does find another husband. She falls in love in October of 1979 and marries a man by the name of Doyle Wayne Barker.
Doyle? Did Doyle say you're shaking it?
No, he did see her at a bar, though. She does become a barmaid,
Okay.
which is a great job for her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, especially with those
Rockin'
tits you keep talking
Oh,
about.
my God.
Holding two, like, 40-ounce beers. Just put, oh,
Wearing the lederhosen.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine?
I'm sweating, guys. Do we?
Damn.
Is there a fan in here?
Yeah, fan of them titties. Fortunately, they get divorced 2 months later, Jake.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're not meant for very long.
Oh?
It's fucked up, too, because in January of 1980, she gets in a horrible car wreck. She fractures her damn skull.
Ooh. She probably couldn't wear the seatbelt.
Oh, my God.
Because of her jugs.
Yeah.
Well, thank God their jugs didn't get ripped off. And only her head got split open.
They had to cut them out with the jugs of life.
It's just perfectly rounded.
Just doing mouth-to-mouth on them titties.
I was about to say only they come out of the car. Boys, I'm going to need some more mouths on these.
They have volunteers going miles down the block.
What are you guys in line for?
We're trying to save a woman's jugs.
So they were sucking in to save him? Yeah, she's in a horrible car accident, Jake. And unfortunately, her head is so badly fucked up that she suffers a brain injury, which also impacts her hearing even further. So now...
Wish we would have had that information before we went on that tits riff. Sorry about that, Betty Lou.
So now she's got to wear hearing aids on top of, in her eyes, her look's starting to fade. I think she's still beautiful. So now this bitch really can't hear shit. She gets back together with Doyle Wayne Barker after the accident.
Damn.
So now this bitch really can't hear shit. Every once in a while, I actually hear what he says.
Yeah.
It's like I step outside of my body, and now this bitch can't hear.
It just is so much. It's just like so much of it goes over your head because he's just.
It's a loving tale,
Yeah.
but it also
I love her
has
very much.
sentences like, "Now this bitch can't hear shit."
Call a spade a spade. I love hard. And I describe hard. All right, so she gets back together with fucking Doyle Wayne Barker. And
He's got to know she's settling.
well, they're really going to settle because she buys a plot of land, but she blows all of her money on the land, so she's going to need Doyle Wayne Barker to provide the trailer for the land. So he forks up the $8,000 that is needed for the trailer. So now they have a nicer place to live. And this is on a lakefront too.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's a pretty nice setup for somebody in
Dream
her
home.
possession for a deaf bitch with a busted ass head and fat tits.
Don't forget about her fat tits when you're picturing up her fucked up head.
So this fucking old trapezoid head with fat tits.
Jesus Christ.
So she's got what she wants. She's got the plot of land and she's got the trailer from Doyle Wayne Barker. She has no more use for him.
She's looking like a Minecraft character.
But with the big bazoon, with the big bases.
Just walking in on Jake like he's been playing Minecraft for 6 hours, just adding more and more tits.
Your tits have been maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to wake his wife up in the middle of the night for her credit card to buy more Minecraft bucks to buy more tit blocks.
How many will it take for them to start looking round?
Man, that sounds like the new Bitcoin. Tit blocks.
That's Titcoin, baby. So she has no more use for fucking Doyle Wayne. What do you think she does to him?
She murders him.
In his motherfucking sleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she shoots him 3 times in his sleep.
Jesus Christ, that's going to be
Self-defense.
tough to explain.
Now, here's the deal. She tells her daughter, one of her daughters, that she plans to kill him.
No.
Because she's really starting to get squirrely because she's getting older. She doesn't have a means to make money the way that she used to. Mm-hmm. So she's like, fuck, I got to get desperate now. I'm going to have to kill this motherfucker so I can have his shit. So she kills him, and she's already told her daughter what she's done. So she wraps the body up. She stores the body in the house. Her daughter comes over the next day, sees her asleep in the living room. She wakes up and she says, I did it. And daughter's like, what the fuck, Mom? She's like, I'm going to need help getting rid of this body.
God.
Now, she had already dug a plot of dirt out of the front yard.
The front yard.
The front yard.
Jesus.
The front yard. So this is where they end up putting the body, and they put like they get cinder blocks to put over it to make it like a makeshift patio.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Old tits for brains. Burying bodies on the road.
Does she have neighbors? Because if she's deaf, I can only imagine she's screaming. I did it! I killed my husband.
Trying to kill him.
No,
What do you want from
Don't
me?
do that. Don't go that far.
I had to kill him. You know how fucking hard it is to kill somebody with fat tits?
Let him cook.
Have you ever killed somebody with fat tits? I'm asking the questions here. Do you know what kind of stress there is on the lower back when you develop fat tits? In 5th grade, I got them. I've had fat tits since 5th grade.
What a voice. You're ruining
Have you ever
tits for
played
me.
dodgeball with fat tits? So don't
I
ever.
have. Got him.
I'm asking my daughter, not you, Jake. So, Jake, as somebody who was playing dodgeball with fat tits in 5th grade, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm speaking to my daughter. Thank you. She has not.
I'm sorry, Betty
I
Boop.
had to fucking kill her. She buries this poor guy out front, all right? And they put cinder blocks over to make a makeshift patio. And he's as good as gone, Jake.
And they start barbecuing.
Buddy, you're not far off. Now, this is a cool thing. She becomes a barmaid, and in August of 1982, she's barmaiding at a place called the Cedar Club Bar. All right. The way this was described in the book Buried Memories by Irene Pence, it sounds like my kind of place.
Irene Pants?
Pence.
Oh, Pence. Okay.
Like, pissed my pants. Because I didn't want to miss my show.
The worst example when I misheard and I heard pants.
Vice President Mike pissed my pants. But dude, this does seem like the kind of place where you just want to sit and drink and forget that time exists.
Awesome.
Where you'll go in one day and come out 2 days later.
Oh,
Because they have dollar Budweisers.
and they let you sleep over twice.
You ever been to a VFW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I want to haunt a VFW when I die. You know how hard it is to haunt a VFW when you have fat tits, Jake? Do you?
No, I don't, Betty.
Well, you're going to find out when you're dead. And when you're done with fat tits, there's 2 D's in dead too.
Bravo, Betty. You have a way with words. You are something else, a poet.
Oh, dude, this is great. This is where she meets the man who gives her her last name. She meets Jimmy Don Beets at the Cedar Club bar.
Finally, we got the Beets.
Yo, Spike, I got the beets. So she says when she meets Jimmy Don Beets, she says, like the vegetable. And he says, sweetheart, you can think of me as a vegetable. Just don't think of me as a fruit.
Damn.
Pretty fucking cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So naturally, she nuts on demand. They get married, and she moves him into the lakefront trailer. This Jimmy Don Beets has a son named Jamie, who he's kind of on the outs with, but he's trying to repair that relationship. But she fucking hates this kid, who's an adult man who has a family of his own.
Okay.
She hates him because he poses a threat, because she wants Jimmy Don Beets all to herself.
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker, he's got a house that's paid off. And I believe he lets the son live there. The son and his family now live there once he moves into the trailer with Betty Lou. Her goal is to take him for all he's worth, and she's already committed murder, so fuck it, she's going to kill him too.
Damn.
So what this bitch does is she starts taking out life insurance policies in his name without him knowing. What she doesn't know is she takes out a life insurance policy with the J.C. Penney Insurance Company, and Jimmy Don Beets' niece works at the insurance company, and she gets the paperwork.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So she contacts him. She's like, did you take out a life insurance policy, another life insurance policy? He's like, no, why? He's like, somebody did. And he eventually asked, and then fucking Betty Lou eventually cops to it.
Yikes.
Yeah, she was trying to take out a total of $110,000 in insurance policies.
Caught red-titted
Damn.
from all the Beets.
I love beets. Do you like beets?
No, I've never had one. They scare me.
They're delicious.
Are they?
I love them.
Hot?
I don't
Cold?
think I've ever had one.
No, they have a very unique taste, and I love it.
You've had them
tastes-
both ways?
What is that supposed to mean?
Cold and hot. Temperatures. There's 2 of them.
I didn't know what you meant by that, but yeah, I guess I've had hot
Mouth
beets.
and
Yeah. In a fucking dark club.
Do they make your pee red or something? Poop red?
They make you riled up sexually.
Ooh.
So you take enough beats,
Okay.
you will put a beating on your wife.
All right. Okay. Sexually, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, they do make you domestic violency.
Maybe
No,
that's why
sexually.
I've never had them.
You want your wife's trainer to throw in the towel for how badly you were going to beat her pussy up.
yeah, your cum will look like the elevator scene in Shining.
It's gonna
Well, my
say
wife's-
red pussy on the fucking door.
My wife's trainer's not allowed in the room anymore. First of all. Second of all,
They're good for you, man. You would like them.
they used to cook them in the kitchen of the place I used to work at, and it had a very intoxicating smell. Something that I'd never, an earthly smell that I'd never smelled before.
It is earthy.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's a
does.
goddamn root veggie.
It does make you feel good when you have one. You know when you had a beat in your life.
This whole goddamn episode is about jerking off.
Welcome to the podcast.
Man, it feels good to get a beat out. Get a beat in. Anyway, I'm about to go beat off.
So she told her daughter about her last plan to kill the husband that she killed. She tells her son, Robbie, about her plan to kill Jimmy Don.
This bitch can't keep her mouth shut.
She cannot. She is a mouthy little thing.
What if your mom told you she was planning on murdering her new husband?
Mm-hmm.
Would you have her back, or would you be like,
No, I'd let her go. I don't.
TMI, mom?
Listen, I can overlook a lot, but I think where I draw the line is with-
Conspiracy to commit murder.
yeah, that, and I think any kind of sex crime. Those are my 2 bugaboos.
I think every crime we've covered has been a sex crime.
Well, in your eyes, you fucking pervert.
Yeah.
In your eyes, a fucking stealing a candy bar. is a sex crime.
If it ends up your fucking ass like usual, I guess it is, isn't it?
Listen, I'd
You
pay.
sick candy freak.
If it wasn't Hershey's, it is now.
Look, just because your wife puts butter on her finger,
To do what?
Easy entry. Doesn't mean the candy bar is supposed to go up there too.
You sure know a lot about this butter on the finger business, John.
God, my stomach is growling. You make him horny and me hungry. Thanks a lot, man. Unfortunately, she follows through on this plan too. Jimmy Don is not long for this world once he's with this crazy bitch.
Even after the plans have been spoiled.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that, man. You should do that when you come.
Yeah, I do.
John, make him come.
Don't.
Just say, oh, wow.
Wow.
He came.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
She shoots him in his sleep.
You think I can't make him fucking come?
She shoots him in his sleep, in his head and his chest,
Damn.
which is where I normally bust. Yeah, he's dead now too.
Why does she do it in the sleep? Because it's easy? Or because it's like she's a light sleeper?
Because she's got a heart, Jake.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why, or it's because it's the easiest way?
She's got a heart of gold, and she doesn't know what to do with all these feelings.
I hear freezing is the most peaceful death.
Oh, God, I would hate that.
Yeah.
Like getting hypothermia and
Yeah.
freezing to death?
I don't
Like
know.
up on a mountain.
Yeah,
Like your,
hypothermia victims
like your
are
heart.
known
stopping.
to rip off all their clothes right before they die. Sounds
Horny.
miserable.
Horny till the end.
Yeah, now we're talking. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would like that at
Yeah,
all.
this motherfucker went to Alaska once.
Got fucking Yukon Jake over here. So she kills the husband, and this time she recruits her son and daughter to help her remove the body. She buries him on the property just like her first husband that she had killed. She puts him inside this well that they have on the property.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Is that where they continue to get their water from?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a more of a decorative well.
Decorative well.
I thought it was going to be another impromptu porch.
Yeah.
And eventually
Now
she
we
would
have
just have
2
11
patios.
patios around her.
This is an oh well.
That should be a well brand. And if it's not already, we should collect every cent we have in this fucking world and start it.
Now, with her first husband, I forgot to mention this. With the first husband, he's got a work buddy that comes to check on him, and he's like, yeah, where's Doyle Wayne at? She's like, oh, he took off in the middle of the night, said he was going to get cigarettes, never came back. And his friend's like, well, that's odd for a man to go out and not come back when he's not taking his truck with him. She forgot that his truck was in the goddamn driveway, so he left the truck.
She really is tits for brains.
Damn, dude. Yeah, she saw it as an asset, not a liability.
She saw it as a tits and asset, Jake. So she's thinking ahead this time. Because Jimmy Don has a boat. So she makes her son, Robbie, get rid of the boat. Sorry, I had a burp and I was trying to hold that back.
I thought he went deaf again.
Have you ever gone deaf during the middle of a podcast, John? With fat tits?
Can't say I have.
Betty, you should do a sleep podcast where you put people to sleep with your voice.
What am I going to do, Jake? ASMR? If you did it, it would be ASSMR. Because you got all that ass.
Thank you, Betty. You're going to make me melt.
All right, so she makes her son get rid of this fucking boat. She makes him put his heart pills and his fishing license on board, so it just looks like he went overboard somehow. So I don't know if that's tit for brains.
After
But then she
already
told that's
Yeah.
the second story
What you talking about?
about going out for cigarettes.
forgot already.
No, that's the first husband.
Oh.
She learned from that
Oh, okay.
and put some thought into this.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He's doing the classic telling everything out of order trick. Make it more difficult for
Just
us
like
to keep up.
Tarantino. Yeah.
I'm trying to keep you off my scent.
Damn.
So she realizes that her husband did in fact have $110,000 in insurance. And get this, because of double indemnity. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
That means if something fucked up happens, like an accident, you get double the money.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Was that jackpot bingo surprise for her?
it was. However, she finds out that according to Texas law, if there's no body to be found, the insurance policy cannot be paid out for 7 years.
We found it. It just has a couple of bullet holes in the head, but it's definitely drowned.
And he's also got $900 in pension money that she would have collected.
Why not smother him and then throw him off the boat?
I know. Well, he's a pretty strong guy.
Yeah, but if you
Smother him and keep him in the fucking house so you can get that money.
use the tits. Just
Oh, he fucking fell
yeah,
asleep.
that was her big mistake this whole time.
The Ragers were there the whole time.
He was just talking about how much he'd love a frozen death, man. Just imagine if you got a tit death.
Titted to death.
my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Feeling the heart rate just go up till it pops,
Dude, Jake,
and then I pop, and I'm like, wow.
your fucking smile would be so big that your ears would be on the back of your head.
It would be great.
I know that's how much of a tit man you are. So Betty's like, fuck, what am I going to do now? So she sets her own trailer on fire.
She's going
Quick thinking.
going backwards.
She sets her own trailer on fire, and you're going to love this, John, because this is also out of order. She had previously sent Jimmy Don's son Jamie's house on fire for that insurance money.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, fast forwarding again, she sets her own trailer on fire and burns that shit down. I think, one, that was probably an insurance money scam, and also it would destroy, she hoped that it would destroy any evidence that was left behind. They're still not able to pin it on her, although signs do indicate that she probably did something, but they don't have a body to go on.
So she burned the house down, the boat's out in the water with no body, and the body's in a well.
It is. I know, buddy. You'd be a great detective.
She's messing this up so bad.
Yeah, not the smartest plan.
Her son ends up ratting on her.
No.
Yep.
I knew it.
He gets his
I knew she told too many people.
She had guns in the house, and they realized that the .38 caliber weapon that she used to kill both men was in the house.
The same weapon.
Yep. They recover the bodies, and they find out the bodies, there's 5 total bullets in 2 of the bodies, in both of those bodies.
Yikes.
So they're able to retrieve all those bullets, trace them back to the gun that she owned. And she's charged. No, she's initially charged with Jimmy Don Beets murder.
Only.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's charged with she's charged with Jimmy Don Beets murder. She's only charged with the one of them. And then June 8th, 1985, she's arrested. And then October 11th, she's found guilty, and she is sentenced to death, Jake.
She's sentenced to death?
She is.
Texas don't fuck around.
Texas justice, Jake.
Did she have her nickname before she died?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
she
good.
did. Yes, so
Did
she
she
got to
pick it?
experience that. She did not.
Was she happy with it?
They should be.
She probably was.
I'm
You
sure
should
she
be able to
was.
pick it. If like you're on death row, like when you get your last meal, you should be able to go through a book
Yeah.
and flip through like a tattoo design, and you pick your name.
And then you get it tattooed
Yeah.
on your big bosom.
It's like when they tell you can pick your porn name. It's like your first car and your street name. That's your murderer name.
Saturn St. Charles.
Damn. Shadow second. Sounds like a ghost that prematurely ejaculates.
I swear this has never happened before.
That ghost sounds a little deaf.
No.
You know how hard it is to be deaf in the afterlife with fat tits?
You know when those Texas officers arrested her, they did the pervy thing and put the handcuffs in the front, right?
That
you
is
know how
sexy.
hard it is to have handcuffs on in the front when you have fat tits?
It would be hard. But if
Yeah.
they put them around her back, they'd be so much more
Ooh.
accentuated.
Imagine how hard they were being mushed if they front cuffed her.
That's what I'm saying. Just whew.
Oh, I thought you were talking for pain purposes.
Oh no, I meant
No,
for
we're not trying to hurt the Ragers. I'm just picturing Dolly Parton locked up.
Oh,
No.
I love her so much.
She look anything like Dolly Parton?
she gets 9 to 5. Your Honor, the sentence is backwards. I'm sorry, this is tits or just
Sorry, I got tits on the brain. I mean, I want to fuck your tits.
To answer your question, she does look like Dolly Parton if Dolly Parton was hit by a human-sized bird.
a human-sized bird.
A human-sized bird flew into her.
Oh,
You know what? That's a big bird there,
a
Jake.
big bird. What rate of speed are we talking, Mike?
That's a Polly
Swooping?
Parton
Yeah, swooping or just like
Did it just
incidental
jump off of a
with an
car?
agenda.
like the bird that ran in front of Randy Johnson's ball, kind of.
this is a big ass motherfucking bird.
Yeah, we're talking 3 times the size of the goose that got Fabio.
I felt so bad for that poor guy, man.
'cause
He
you-
just seems like such a nice guy.
He does, and he's a beautiful man, and God's trying to take it from him.
Wait, he's still alive, right?
Yeah, but his face will always be goosed up. Well, goosed.
That would be a fun ride if they said, like, all right, somebody on each ride is going to get hit by a bird that we set loose. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
You can get
And-
a little.
You get a little keychain at the end to
A
see
feather.
who got birded,
Yeah.
who got goosed.
Yeah, we should write a letter to Six Flags and combine the safari with their Viper roller coaster.
Speaking of bad shit at theme parks, you mentioned Casey.
Yes.
Casey Anthony's hanging out in Disney World this week.
Are we wrapped on Miss Beets?
Yeah, she passed away.
They put her down.
They put her down at the age of 62.
That's not passing away. She was murdered by a justice.
She died of a broken heart that they gave her.
A government assigned broken heart.
Passed away.
What a sweet way of saying she was lethally injected.
In her sleep, Jake.
That's the way to do it.
Passed away in her sleep. Her children on the other side of the glass.
In your needle-induced sleep. Okay, well, now that I have closure on Miss Betty.
Yeah, Casey Anthony's hanging out at Disney.
Dude, I saw somebody said the picture of her butt was photoshopped.
I don't know, man.
I only saw the one. I feel like the other ones that I saw are maybe above the ass. There's one front of her like at an ATM machine or something.
Yeah.
And then I know the one where it's just like, damn, what workout makes it like that? Mm-hmm. Or did she go down to Brazil
Ooh.
and get a lift?
We're gonna have to
Well,
investigate.
we'll have to find her and ask her, I suppose. Hunt number 2. Can you? You seem deeply affected by this, and I'm sure you are. But can you believe that we were so close?
I know, brother.
Does this bother you? Because you had been talking recently about doing a solo trip to Disney.
I have.
Recently.
And here's the deal. It's like I truly am. I'm going to start doing some Disney vlogging.
Yeah.
And at some point this summer, I'm going back to Disney to do that. But, man, I missed her. Like, I was just at Disney a goddamn month ago.
Yeah, you actually were really close.
Yeah.
We were close, but you were even closer.
Oh.
She was on your scent, Mike.
How do you feel about it? Are you sad?
A lot of different emotions right now, man.
What would you have done if you got to your hotel and you're with your lovely family, and then you see
Killed them.
and then you see the baby murderer that you love, allegedly, potentially. Would you approach?
I would.
Would you say I'll be right back to your family, or would you just walk away without even thinking about it?
I would moonwalk. Until I was in front of her, and I would say, it's a small world after all. Then I'd wink. And then I'd check into a room separate from my wife.
Jesus. That's a smooth line, though.
Thank you. I'd say, damn, bitch, you ready for a whole new world?
Would you say that you follow her on Twitter and see if that's her real Twitter?
I would not. I truly don't know what I'd say.
I bet you she knows who you are.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, I said it first, John.
Thank you, Jake. That really means a lot to me. Thank you.
Doesn't mean shit to me. Jake. I thought about it a few seconds ago. So
Yeah, I don't think anybody goes as hard consistently for Casey Anthony.
yeah, you might be ranked number 1 in the world for that.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to receive a letter from Casey Anthony, and it's just a fucking restraining order.
Yeah, stay out of my state.
Oh, man, then we got to go to court together.
Oh, my God, you win.
Yeah,
Taking care of business. Working overtime. Workout.
that means she really wants to see me.
Dude, imagine, like, what do you think the judge would do if, like, we had to go to court at the same time? She's like, can you believe this fucking guy? The audacity. Yeah, I don't know what I'd say. I would at least, I would tip my ears at her, at the very least.
Tip your... Would you?
Yeah.
I have to imagine under any circumstance that you would ask to get a picture with her, and
I would take it.
that would look. Wait, like you would selfie? with her?
My wife is such a lovely lady that she would take it for me.
Dude.
And you would just get the weirdest looks of your life for the remaining 4 days at that.
I'd be cool with it.
Would your hand be on her back, her butt?
No, I'm
or
not
hover?
inappropriate, man.
You're doing a Keanu Reeves?
His hands would be covering
by
his
side.
boner. What do you think it would be doing?
Straight by my side, like I'm going down the water slide.
Doing a pencil?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got 2 pencils.
That's crazy. So you actually think you would tip your ears to her?
I would.
I think you would ignore her.
I would not.
Dude, I don't know.
I would acknowledge her somehow.
You had mentioned Aaron Lewis earlier, right? I had a
did.
cousin who was obsessed with Aaron Lewis, and I had the chance to have those two meet, and I did that, and my cousin completely like ignored Aaron Lewis and acted like he didn't know who he was. He was like, oh, hey, what's up? Meanwhile, on the phone, he's squealing, but then when he went to meet him, he was like, oh yeah, what's up, man? How are you?
How was Aaron Lewis toward him?
He was fine. He was a nice fucking guy. It's when he went like country for a little bit.
Did he? Well, he overplayed the be cool.
Yeah, way too hard.
Yeah. Did it backfire to the point where he
rude.
didn't get any one-on-one time with him as a result?
Yeah, I think he just got like a quick picture and like that was it. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I guess I'll take a picture. Because I was like, do you want a picture? And he's like, yeah, I guess.
Oh my God.
I was like, and meanwhile, like he's like hugging the photo afterwards. Like, I feel like that's how you'd be with Casey.
No, man. Here's the deal, man. I wouldn't be a total bitch. I'll just say that. I talk a lot of shit, and I would back it up by being a man in the picture.
I see what I hear you saying this, Mike, but I remember vividly Cielo Drive. And I feel like what we would get is a Cielo Drive Casey Anthony moment. All our Patreon members just biting their nails with excitement, so excited to see this happen. And you're like the Sean Jackson at the 1 yard line.
Jake, I mentioned last week how much I appreciate you guys pointing out when I'm wrong. And I appreciate that right now. I do. I appreciate it so much.
All right, I'm sorry. I won't press anymore.
Scout's honor that I would, this is a Star Trek.
That's Nanu, I think.
It's a Scout's honor.
Two in the pink. Well, yeah.
I wouldn't even think of that. I'm a gentleman, Jake. I would acknowledge her.
Yeah.
Nothing outrageous. Maybe a simple "milady."
Yeah. You'd take off your fucking goofy windbreaker and put it on the puddle for her to walk over.
But man, what a story that would be to tell. She does look beautiful, though.
She
You can say it.
is glowing. She looks better
Yeah.
than ever.
What if she's pregnant again?
Oh, God.
Looks like her ass got pregnant.
Oh, God.
Damn, bitch, both damn cheeks 9 months. Damn, you got that third trimester ass. God damn.
Dude, we're going to do this. You're going to run into her.
I know, I feel it.
Yeah,
I do
I'm not
plan-
sure if pre-planning it and spending thousands of dollars is running into her, but yeah, they'll be in the same area.
Well,
One of these
when we get in
days.
front of a judge, it's running into her.
Yeah, I am going to spend some more time in Florida later this summer. But here's the deal. It's like I know she doesn't live in the Orlando area anymore, and that's where I'm going to be spending my time. We've
And-
already hunted for her. It didn't work out the first time, but
Now it'll be by chance.
right.
And I think this is the first time she's gone to the happiest place on earth since the incidents, because this has certainly never been in the news before.
Right?
Yeah, so you got to think that it's her first time back.
Did you guys think that she would have been picked up so easily if that docuseries didn't recently come out?
Probably not.
Maybe not, yeah.
Yeah.
She did make herself recognizable again
Yeah.
after a decade out of the spotlight.
But in her defense, she probably do got Disney money now.
She closed down the park and do like dinner with the Cinderella.
Dude, just imagine how horrifying Mickey had to have been if she did the meet and greet where you got to go into the back room to meet Mickey. The poor guy in the fucking costume, like just sees Casey Anthony turns.
Just imagine being a parent at Disney, like a Christian family. Like you're going there with your babies, you know? Just anytime a parent walks by Casey Anthony in the park, it's got to be like Scarlet Letter.
Here's what I think. I'm thinking perhaps Disney hired her because having recently gone to Disney, the biggest issue in those fucking parks is kids throwing temper tantrums. What bigger deterrent to bad child behavior than having a roving Casey Anthony?
Oh my!
If you got mice, get a cat.
Do they still have the alligator from Peter Pan walking around, or did they ixnay that after the other?
They had to let him go once they hired Casey.
Casey with a live alligator walking around the park would
My God.
straighten up any.
Like in the parade, waving to everybody. Means no worries.
Did you know that's how Kim Jong Un's brother died? He got caught going to Disney World in Tokyo, or whatever that's called, Disneyland, and that's when he got excommunicated from like North Korea for that.
Oh no.
And then he just kept using his name, like instead of changing his name, and North Korea wanted him dead, and that's how he got poisoned in the airport.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God. But he got completely kicked out of North Korea for leaving. He was going to be the dictator, but he had to go to Tokyo Disneyland.
He wanted to be the dictator.
That sounds like a breakfast option. For
I know, man.
McDonald's.
Dude, every
sound
fucking
good.
thing we say makes my stomach growl.
A sandwich with a bunch of hash browns on it. Oh.
That would be funny if like McDonald's sells one dictator from every morning, and if you get it, everybody else just has to watch you eat it while they fucking starve.
Not a great business model, but
Fun.
maybe they'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Monopoly hasn't been around in a while, so
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Disney and see that bitch. All right, boys, you want to promote anything before we go?
nah. Just follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny Delco, JONNYDELCO MOUSE.
I don't know when it's coming out, but if not May 6th, it's the big, right? The big
7th.
7th.
May 7th.
Sorry,
Yeah, May 7th in Helium, Philly. The boys will be joining me for my special On Perks book release show. And I'm using all my On Perks money to fund my Disney project. So if you buy a book, just know it's going to a good cause. And I'll be down there looking for Casey Anthony. So
Just know it's going to Bob Eisner.
Wait, Bob Iger?
Eisner?
Well, Richard Eisner. Wait.
Used to be. Somebody just got reinstated as the...
Yeah, Bob Iger is the new guy. I think Richard Eisner. Michael Eisner. That's it. Michael Eisner was the previous guy. Not the previous one, but he was the OG.
My God, it's like he's talking to a hot chick. No, he wasn't the... It was the one before that.
I can't wait for these Disney vlogs.
I actually saw Michael Eisner at the Grove one day.
No way.
Yeah.
Did he have like a...
He just had a hat on,
Protective?
and like he's got a very, very unique face. So he was easy to pick up.
And I assume he's got like bodyguards that you can't really tell her.
No, he was just out.
They're just Donald and Daisy.
I guess his official title was CEO of Disney.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Man, you saw a damn billionaire in person. What was he buying?
He was just walking around. You know where they got like that that middle section?
Mm-hmm.
Like around that.
Where the trolley goes through?
Yeah, like out in front of like the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we got those powdered beignets.
That was the
No.
Americana.
Yeah, oh, damn.
Unfucking real, Jake.
Stupid
God,
fucking
I am so
asshole.
sorry. I guess I need to go back. It's been too
Fucking
long.
terrible way to end the episode. You ruined the entire fucking thing.
I wish Kim Jong Un sends you a fucking poison beignet.
Don't say that.
I do. This is the one time I'm going to be mean to you.
Weren't we talking about mailing powdered sugar a couple weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you put a
Don't you dare.
return address on that.
If I got powdered sugar in the mail, I 100% would taste it.
I would too.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Then you'd
Yeah.
put it on your family's French toast.
Just Remy would sparkle it on there. Rat poison a Tui. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.